Work. Good thing you're muted and your mic's not in front of you. Me originally sending those Borks kind of got Wrestler worked up a little with the Bork. Apparently, it disrupted the Switch as well.
Yeah, I wasn't properly in the Switch, and it actually positive triggered me to go front, and so it caused a lot of chaos.
Let's spray my ears with. Ugh. Stop getting sick, Jack. It's sad. We don't want our friendos to be sickos. No, it's okay to be sickos. Just don't be sick. Definitely have to correct myself there. Sicko is fine. Sick is not fine. Playing the game, I played again. Do Omnitron. Do you have any recommendation about what heroes could be good against it?
Doesn't Luminaire or something have?
Definitive Edition.
Oh,
And you still only have the base game, right? Shoot me the question as a DM and I will get back to you. I say as a DM because I'll actually check it later. If it just gets sent in the server, it's very likely to get pushed out of the way and then I will forget.
you crazy. I hope they're working. I don't have eyes yet.
Can't get RCR at the moment. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, it didn't actually save that we unlocked the character. Huh.
That's actually a problem.
Off the top of my head, I want to say Argent Adept might be good because of the repeatable ongoing destruction. But I don't remember if new Omnitron's components count as ongoings offhand. Like, it's something I need to refamiliarize myself with before I can give you a solid recommendation. Alright, let's just drift challenge this while you're
My
getting
spare is
yourself set
missing.
up.
Ooh.
What-
Can I start?
You can start. I want to take a peek at the new character stats though.
Oh yeah, you have a dwarf.
Ilias.
Sorry, I won't be able to play him.
The way he's just sitting up there. I only have 3 ongoings. He can have more. It can have more. It can have more. It depends on the timing for the destruction. And just keep in mind if any new ones come into play while resolving Fabricate or Exterminate, then you also continue to resolve those as well.
What do you think about the change to it being the only 2 cards? If I remember right, he had a couple of cards that weren't in that.
He used to have a few one-shots.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's an interesting design change to only have devices and components.
Yeah, I agree.
And I
Yes.
really hope... Okay, this is going to be a little selfish. I hope that if they can't get a print run of Desperation out,
That they do digital.
that they at least... that they release some of the decks, at least. For like print and play stuff, because they kind of did that as a demo to Definitive Edition in the first place. Huh. A lot of speed, a lot of boost, low excel, low handling, and this is on standard, right? There we go. Yeah, you can start. It is a drift race. gonna have to drift and stay in the designated section.
If the speed or boost goes to handling, Ilias would be a big character for Lepris, I think it was.
What I am annoyed about though is the Switch. I keep it. Switch I keep in mind has access to 90% of my games because fuck Nintendo. And once I've seen the kids no longer play a bunch of stuff, it's too crazy. Oh yeah, with the change they made.
What happened?
So Nintendo's recent Switch update made it so that you can't use the same account, or you can't play the same game through the same account on two consoles, or something like that.
So the borrowing thing?
It's not the borrowing thing. I think it's a lead into that for the Switch 2 borrowing stuff. But it's like, it's not something either of us have really done because we just get the games for both of us. Like, we tend to enjoy the games we play together enough that we want to throw the money at them anyways. But there was some way to have a single copy of the game and boot it up on two different Switches.
Oh, like if
your home Switch and a guest Switch.
wait, are you talking about like how we could have a cartridge of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond? I could put it on my Switch.
No.
Or are you talking about like I have this one downloaded game in my Switch, but my account's on your Switch too, so I could play it on your Switch?
That.
We do that sometimes. We
Wait,
can't do that anymore?
But while you were playing the game on my Switch through your account,
Yeah.
you could also boot up the exact same game on your Switch.
Oh, that used to be a thing?
Yes. Apparently. It's not something we really did. So I don't know the details of how it worked out. But they axed that, apparently.
They probably did that to prevent people from cheesing around the system limitations. There are only a few characters that I feel comfortable playing. What's this type?
Drift Race.
How does a rift?
So, like, once you go through there, you need to drift and stay in the red section.
Okay.
You wanted to start.
Now I bet they're gonna have a party without me.
Any accounts could play online purchase on your main Switch. On the second Switch, you could play things you purchased on your account.
I'm absolutely sure this is the first time we've done this type.
Yeah, I think this one, it's worked out that way. That I've been the one.
Oh.
You keep thinking that's a right turn for some reason.
Can I get a reshot?
Yes. Right.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
No.
Event failed. Insurance premium's gonna go through the roof.
That seems like a really hard one to learn the game mode on.
Yes, we are in theoretically the last tour. I still think based on character unlocks, there's going to be one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Superstar Showdown.
Yeah. Oh, you said the thing.
What?
You did not know that. You did not say that. We found out that about that one.
No.
Sorry about complaining right off the bat. Oh, you could get on back on?
Yes. Crap. Ooh. I'm over. Checkpoint.
Sorry again about getting grouchy.
Maybe not this time, but next time I will succeed.
That's the spirit, Gilius.
Mm-hmm. We've been very irritable lately, haven't we?
Eh. Don't need to keep apologizing for it, though. We did get the apology the first time.
Hmm.
Extra apologies, not needed. First one, not needed, really.
No, the first
But
one
I'll
was
grant,
needed.
I'll grant you the first one. The rest, not needed.
I literally did it to myself. I have no one to blame but myself on that.
This is a rough track. The one boost there kind of goes into what I discovered yesterday. Being able to change your drift without losing it. Care if I get an extra shot?
Sure, if you gave me one.
Characters.
So Drift Challenge. A-Class. Character select.
Use Stellaris DLC and allows you to capture space fauna with Pokeballs and eventually grow your own to battle with. Space Pokeballs!
Balance.
Yes, I'm defaulting back to Vice. Vice clicks for me. Shut up.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Checkpoint.
I did the thing.
Checkpoint.
Ugh. Wait, how did that not count as a...
Time over.
One of those I went through.
Hmm.
I get that I went around one and it's like, fair enough, don't get that. I don't like that track.
But I keep getting hurt today.
Not for drifting.
Hmm.
Select an event. Drift Challenge. A-Class.
Go on. Isn't this where we drop down to medium?
Oh. I put it hard without thinking.
Character.
If I only ever needed one purchase, it's rare, for example, if both have the same. Yeah. This rate I might sack off Nintendo exclusive content. Like you can use Xbox Game Pass on a Fire Stick. It does seem like they're making everything exclusive content to keep customers. Yeah.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
See, that's such a rough checkpoint to hit.
Time over.
What? Why did it take... You saw that?
Yeah.
Event failed.
Things are gonna get rough.
Like I said,
around
I don't like this track for a drift challenge. The turns are, or like the drift zones are hellish.
3, 2, 1.
I don't remember if Terraria is cross-play, cross-platform compatible.
No.
The stuff they're advertising is Switch 2 stuff. Same. Yeah, that's true.
Uh-uh.
No, I agree.
Time over. Event failed.
This is actually a really rough one.
an event drift challenge.
But yeah, the prices of the Switch 2 stuff,
Character select.
I understand it. I don't like it.
Balance.
Hmm.
Get ready.
It's been a long time coming in general,
What is?
the prices of Switch 2 games.
Hmm.
But that doesn't mean I have to like it. Just because I understand it.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
I think PC always had advantages and the price point.
Checkpoint.
Oh, definitely.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
Oh, God, even on medium, this is...
Checkpoint. Stop fail. Time.
Oh, if I didn't fail that stun, I might have failed that. No!
Event failed.
If you run into a storm,
Like, the
there's
biggest
always a way out.
cost in PC gaming was the initial investment in a gaming PC.
Yeah.
The games themselves are much lower cost compared to console gaming, where it can be cheaper to get guaranteed specs, but the companies tend to take a little bit of a loss on the consoles themselves.
Yeah, consoles are always sold out a lot.
And
Well, they used to be. The strategy might have changed.
oh, good, I made that. And make the money back on game sales.
Yeah. So they would up more games compared to PC?
It's more so that there's usually fewer discounts on console, where there's a million discounts on PC. I mean, look at Steam. That's the upfront cost that stung you on PC, but the new Switch console is getting into the same place. Yeah.
Nothing
I mean,
is
it's
impossible.
reaching similar cost as other latest gen consoles from companies,
Yeah.
which is painful.
Select an event.
Another boost challenge?
Uh,
You can go to a different event.
no, I want to turn it.
Class. Character select. Route.
And I also want to confront the fact that we're being more irritable.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Jet set radio.
Might just be a sleep thing. Oh, boost challenge, not drift challenge.
Oh,
I definitely misunderstood.
I was keeping an eye out.
Oh, you do still want to drift though, because you get boost off of. Huh.
That was bad. Not good.
Checkpoint.
I thought you were about to split the boost pads there. I was going to be mildly impressed if you did. Because an American Pope took their gerb. People taking their gerb makes me grumpy.
Checkpoint.
Oh yeah, I hadn't actually been keeping up on the new Popening.
American Pope.
Huh.
Obviously not Trump.
Wait, it wasn't Trump? Yes. You need to be very precise with your that counted?
Oh no, that's...
It's taking forever for you to fall too. That's such a pain.
It would be nice if the police were just here to watch, but no. They forced their way right into the game.
I didn't get my boost.
Oh, so close.
Also, have you considered how much I just stumbled through that whole thing?
Yeah.
Right through China shop strategy. How many checkpoints did I have?
You need how many? You need 6. I think you had 2 left. I think tracks are typically 3 checkpoints per lap.
Oh. Oh.
Definitely need to drift more. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Restart that. That was dumb.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Huh.
Jet set, ready, go. Whether you show on your couch or in your cockpit, don't forget to tune us in to keep you.
Do we know how the new Pope feels about the Great American Orange?
I think I mentioned it in another server that we're in, but he's... If I'm thinking the one that I'm thinking of got it, he's kind of anti-Trump.
Huh.
I think it's not hard to find someone who's anti-Trump.
No, I'm just happy. Yeah, this is the one you were coming up on, so you'd have had one more checkpoint after this.
I'm doing much better.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you go be in the spotlight, you might as well put on the show, right?
Kind of ridiculous that they vote on the Pope. Pope is chosen by God. Surely all the cardinals should vote for the same guy first time. Some of the cardinals just misinterpret God's will.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
I don't even believe in God. You're an atheist.
I'm agnostic. Thank you very much. Colloquial agnostic, I guess. Definitionally, or however it would actually be referred to, agnostic atheist. Between the two.
Depending on work practice. Officially, you're agnostic because psychology or the philosophy definition of agnostic is indeed you don't know. Atheist is positive claim in philosophy, formal discussion, which is why it's often.
Oh!
I didn't get my boost with the think me thing. I guess I let go too early.
Philosophically, I might have been mixing up how the terms.
Yeah. Philosophically, the agnostic is the don't know claim. Atheist is the positive God doesn't exist claim. And that's why Christians love to harp on it that, oh, you're not really an atheist because they want to play word games.
Okay, so it's
It's-
colloquially, I'm an agnostic. Cool.
Yeah,
I was getting it mixed up. I knew what I believed. I just couldn't remember like official terminology for it.
I hope you would know. Um, I get that is valid to not know though. A lot of Cyberthos doesn't know their own beliefs. I don't. I was teasing you by saying I hope you would know. Um,
Oh, eh.
that's not a grind, validly. That's only a grind in Sonic. I'm helping. This is actually a tough race, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. I
Uh,
like it better than the
oh yeah, it's not
ring race.
frustrating. The other one makes you feel like it's the course's fault you lost.
Right. That's the major issue. This one feels like it's your own fault if you don't do well. The other one is just like the course is throwing every issue at you.
I reject the existence of cats. What was I gonna say?
No.
Checkpoint.
Also, this is going to be hard with Ralph for you. He's not a huge handling character, but he's really strong boost, so he goes wildly out of control.
Yep.
That still exists as a government conspiracy. What about Daisy? Yeah, so, colloquially speaking, you would either be an atheist or an agnostic atheist. Either of those work, because some people will say because Gnosticism is the knowledge claim and atheism is the stance claim, that you would say agnostic atheist to say I don't know, but I don't believe in a god, and then you would say an agnostic theist to say I don't want to say that this is the truth, I don't know, but that could be the case, but I believe that's the case.
We've got what? 2 or 3 more races?
Probably.
Drift challenge, boost race. Ooh. Here, take the booster.
And then there's the people who take the stance of, like, it's... But then there's also, like, soft atheist, hard atheist, global atheist, local atheist.
Back real quick.
Okay, let me at least see.
Well, could use. Back to hard.
Oh,
Boost race.
Go back to hard.
A class.
Go back to standard, please. Now back and check the new character
Oh.
stats. Huh. Speed, excel, boost. Not as much handling, but 4 on All-Star. I wanted you specifically on standard because it does affect the display for other characters.
yeah. Oh,
Handling might be much more important with the boost challenge.
yeah.
High boost.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Why are
Wait,
there other
boost challenge
races?
with other.
Are you sure it was a boost challenge? It seems like a regular race.
It said boost challenge, no weapons, just pure driving. This is already way more boost pads than a typical race.
Oh. This is a race that Cybus is gonna win. Can I bow out with my tail between my legs?
Just pass it to me immediately.
Push.
That quit all the okay. Oh, boost race. Compared to drift challenge. Boost challenge. Okay. My mistake. Boost race.
That had a slightly large impact on things.
I'm gonna switch to the drift challenge.
Class. Character select.
Yeah, I can see with the balance, or with the handling one, Gum looked a little bit more balanced across the board, instead of leaning more speed and less handling. Oh, she already has console mod. Huh. That looks like a bad idea.
Standard.
Daisy is long dog.
Daisy is cat dog. If you know the show Cat Dog, please don't think too much about the physiology.
2, 1, go.
Oh, isn't it simple? Don't they? What? Okay.
Checkpoint.
I'm not allowed to talk about it either, apparently.
Oh, jeez. I forgot that this was a track with a bunch of annoying turns as well.
Event failed.
This is gonna be another drift challenge that we drop down to medium on. I am fairly
It's-
confident.
The modern the modern Abrahamic religions are only demonstrably false if you are a mythic literalist.
Character select.
Because obvious, like all the information about like evolution and
Tails.
the thermal impossibility of the flood, because this is not a molten ball again. So on.
Trying a thing.
Also, it's actually technically not false, just extremely unlikely, because there is a out to it.
That was so much better.
You could say that it's the result of being. It works because of miracles.
Checkpoint. Checkpoint.
The God Dog Digestive System has a single area at the core that powers the body.
Checkpoint.
More of the which end is the end.
Oh, both of them. I got it out.
Event failed.
Actually got really close on that. Tails is a 5 handling.
Yeah.
Why I switched to Tails for drift boost.
Yeah, that's why. Who was the second slot yesterday?
Yes.
Yes is the answer.
I thought that just.
It was the one who wasn't Libris and wasn't Vicresa. Playing Gehrig liked the handling.
I will definitely be using Tails more on drift challenges.
A-class.
The end
I
is
guess-
never the end, is 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 never the end. End.
Go.
Never the.
Checkpoint. Time over. Checkpoint.
You could run out of time even while you're on there.
Failed.
You don't get time from the
I'm
stone.
exhausted.
you get more bonus time when you hit the checkpoint based on how long you're in the drift zone. Make sense?
But I thought it freezes time.
No. The boost challenge freezes time while you're boosting. This gives you bonus time on the next checkpoint if you're drifting in the zone.
You see, this one is also very hard, but it doesn't make it feel like it's your fault.
I'm gonna give one more try on hard and then drop down to medium for my second. Because I got very close on hard first time.
And it's an illusion. Unfortunately, it's not in this game. So I guess you could say it's all a vivid hallucination. Since...
Ooh. Yeah, so much better with a second attempt on Tails.
My mind's going to be stuck on the anger thing for a while.
On the what?
Anger thing for a while.
People get agitated easily sometimes. Might just be a feel.
Maybe.
And you say you just don't want to do this one?
I'll pass. You could have all four.
Then I will do my best to win without taking up too many turns.
Next is the time you want me Doctor Who technique. Maybe. Drake, Jack. Has Cyberthus been having anger issues at video games for a while? Like, let's say all year. You make these look so easy.
Game? I saw the green entrances on a different part of the track and thought that's where I needed to go now. You said something? How dare you? Literally right after you said something. How
Sorry.
dare you?
Sorry. Game specifically? Yeah, not politics stuff. Definitely not politics. Like, game specifically, or if we can answer more generally as well, outside of politics situation. Because we know we've been angry about politics.
I did not mean to do a second one there.
For reasons that will not be disclosed, Cyberthus has been a rage ball about politics since about September.
If I make it look easy-ish, it's because I've been getting slightly more practice than any individual altar.
That's true. But you can see that we're still better because of other altars playing than if it was just us starting freshly out.
Yeah, definitely.
Yay, partial XP sharing!
If it wasn't for that one time right after you said I make it look easy.
But yeah, you can't do it first try. That'd be kind of... That'd kind of make it really mean towards me.
Keep getting hurt.
You were trying to be nice towards me.
Nice towards you would be getting it done and over with so we can move on to other races that you can play. Not have to sit through this again. Why was I seeing that as going right? Ugh, the angle on that just fucked with me visually.
No, no, you have been angry. We actually have yet to rage break game controllers, actually. Against all odds.
Yeah, neither of us are really controller throwy rage.
I'm sure there's a couple of alters who are in that way. I do have very distinct memories of alters who... I have to...
What?
What?
Why?
What? At least you reclaimed your lead.
At least I was far enough in the lead that didn't affect it too much.
You guys saw that.
It's...
Oh, yeah. At least one alter is a controller thrower. I don't know who it is.
Oh, I'm sure,
But she's been able to play nice at least.
that bounce back on an impact. Ugh.
I think more than that, you getting bamboozled. You are heckin' bamboozled.
Woo. First time around was just a refresher. Yeah.
Event complete.
Even the Value and Empire's been
Look, I can't help it if Vice just...
Select an event.
Console mod at 140. One more race.
Select a tour. Moonlight Park. Select an event.
And it's just race. Called Arcade Annihilation. Ew. But no, I don't think you've been especially angry. Take that as you will, though, given how my brain's betrayed me a dozen times over this year. I think you all are getting a little upset with your performance at times, and interpreting it as getting angry. Maybe seeing it as much more angry than you're coming across at.
Oh yeah, we're...
Like, you're perceiving yourself as much more angry than what you're displaying to us. Makes sense?
Hold that thought. I am going to try to not die.
It's a good thing trying not to die. Performance anxiety is normal in middle-aged
That's
alters.
so then.
Can any of the alters besides, like, Yanzi actually be called middle-aged at this point? They all shift around and merge.
Lista's pretty old. Eh. Remember that the stray altars are altars that have been around forever? They just have been kind of tucked away in a corner.
That's true.
Oh, come on, this gotta be rescue boosts, aren't they?
Clearly not. Hey, you got one. But not that one.
Maybe I'm doing it too early.
That's why I don't like going for risk boost. I would rather try to get drift boosts on straightaways. Tornado homes in.
Oh.
I
Did I
don't-
throw it at the worst time?
You might have. I don't know how it works going through warps like that. Track changed.
Uh-huh.
I do like how you can see what part of the track is out coming up.
Yeah, that's very useful.
That one should home as well, and you're not coming up on a warp.
Yeah. I wanna get past these two before throwing it. Because I think if I could get past these two and then throw it at the person that's beating me. I lost patience. I did. Oh!
This is one hell of a track. Wow, middle of the pack syndrome hitting you hard there.
Hmm. Oh. I don't think I'm winning this.
Ship of Cyberthos. If your place alters over time, is it still the same ship?
No.
I think that if the Kralis ship will be forever.
I lost.
It's gone all-star.
I mean, continue it to see how the final lap goes.
Okay. Ah.
Like, as we've seen, this course changes quite a bit on different laps.
Those zigzags become so much sharper.
I wonder if those are randomized, or if it's a set pattern.
It's probably set pattern.
Boost feels so dangerous during that, and there's so many boost pads.
Oh no, I like my boosts. I have to pick a very different character then.
Might need to, yeah. Might actually want someone with lower boost, higher handling. Okay, so it's this water section twice.
Sonic has gone all-star. Boost.
Bleh. That's gonna be a rough track to finish on.
Buckle up. It's gonna get rough around here.
Gonna get rough around here. Already gotten rough around here, Ralph.
Ruff.
Rest well, Jack.
Restaurant.
Thanks for stopping in, keeping us updated. It really is appreciated. I know I'm bad about keeping people updated, and like while I appreciate other people doing it, I'm awful doing it myself. So, thank you. Really.
General Winter.
Stay safe. No dying.
Balance.
Woof.
Oh.
Woof.
Oh.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey.
Super glove.
I doubt it, but I wonder if the super glove can catch a hot rod explosion.
Oh.
I'm not gonna like this first part. Because that's what you need when you're in... Oh, you're actually close to the front.
Yeah, I've been doing really good. But
You said something.
I said something.
Nice flip.
Thank you. Oh.
Ooh.
Okay. The blowfish disrupted me.
You also got hit with tornado.
Oh.
You picked up a blowfish. Wait,
Yeah.
wasn't there a boat section on the second lap last time? Not a flying section?
What's there?
Yeah, because it was 2 boat sections. Oh, does that get randomized? Oh. Yeah, because lap 2 you took the left path in the boat section. Lap 3 you took the right path. Oh. Okay, interesting.
Oh, I thought.
Not the transform yet. Here it is. Cause yeah, you're going on to lap 3 now. Oh.
Shadow has gone all-star.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah, I think this took me out. Yeah. Here you go.
Oh, is actually break time.
Select an event.
Oh, once we get back, you all get to see me fail at this. Yay! 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 Yay!
Y'all do great.
See you all in a few minutes, everyone.
See you in PMS.
Loop.
Select an event. Select an event. Select an event. event. Select an event. Select an event.
Bum 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 bum. Oh. I'd hope if I actually tab back into the game.
Race.
Bum 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 bum.
Character select.
Alright. Time for me to fail. Who do I fail? Let's see.
Rio.
That's lower on the boost, still 3 handling. That might be good.
Football manager.
Oh. I thought he had mods for some reason. Oh well. Looks like I'm playing Football Manager.
3,
Ah.
2, 1, go.
I am back. And I thought I was still going to be poking around with characters. There's this will be here in a moment, hopefully.
Super pickup. Excellent. Low pitch. Firework. Okay.
Planes. Alex Kidd, get the hell out of the way. He was pushing me away from the boost. Ow. First race. Accidentally went Football Manager because I thought he had mods.
I haven't been gone long.
Not long. Ugh. Ooh, wow. Yeah.
Ice. Long shot.
I'm working out for you.
For some reason I thought it would follow the track. Yeah, see, this is boat on the second lap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, crap.
The gates turn red after someone passes through, I think.
No, I think it's just timed. Holy crap. Ricochet rocket.
Yeah, it does seem timed. Good eye.
Noticed that on Wrestler's first race.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't be able to watch for that as easily.
Crap. That's a rough turn.
I like that they purposely went
Boats.
for pixelated sky.
We're getting another boat round. You can tell what you're gonna get by the hologram racers. There.
Hmm.
What was the order? What was the order? Left, right, down, up?
I think so.
Yes. We took a... No! If I'd held that drone for a moment. Oh. Yeah, we took a peek at a few of the achievements, and one of them was Virtua Trickster. And it's like, wait a second.
We always knew
That
it'd be a tough
boat
race.
jump would have been the perfect time for it.
Stickers unlocked.
Rolled left, rolled right, back flipped, forward flipped, and landed. Okay, one more shot. I actually kind of liked how Football Manager felt for this. Like, there's only one bad spot. That's the final lap, beginning section. I forgot to go for the boosts for some reason. Mulliganing.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice.
That's awesome. Awesome.
Get out of the way, Big Dick Joe.
Wrist boost.
The red thing came out of nowhere. Made me panic a little. How was that not? My drone's still going for it? Ah.
You probably
Oh,
want to do a side flip.
yeah.
Uh,
That's what you get for taking my power up, Big Dick Joe. That's what you get. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the fireworks is too useful on that. Nice.
Thank you. Okay, boat section.
Yeah.
All according to Keikaku?
Yeah, Kikaku. Our plan was getting me turned off.
Game! Game! Ugh. Why does the game hate me? Like, what's with the massive turnaround on that?
That was rather cruel.
Like, how many times has that happened to me?
I thought that was the third lap.
Nope, that was only second. We haven't had this fuck you turn yet. I think I have a better idea of how to handle that turn next time. And that's, instead of going for a drift, just try to get a straight shot across the yellow section right there. Or that might happen.
Okay, this track's giving you 2 fouls this run.
Still had a snowball. Crap.
All the water.
I let go of the reverse. God damn it. Figured since I wasn't gonna win, I might as well try to get that.
Kikaku means that thing you have to plan before you start action.
Ah. Oh. Well.
Don't you have technically just used a hot rod while looking backwards?
Maybe. I think it's a shooting weapon that you have to hit with.
Okay.
I am so upset about that. That was going so well.
They just wanted it more.
Oh, down to Medeum, I guess.
Did I do a hard?
Wrestler did a hard. Remember we were counting it? Dibather's got a turn, Nick's got a turn.
That damn dog.
B class. Character select.
I have to pick him.
Edgelord.
I'm sorry?
Oh, you're just playing Shadow the Edgehog.
Get ready.
He hogs all the edge.
2, 1, go.
Can Mulligan that start?
Yeah. I got him start mulligan. Get a start mulligan.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, at least you got a boost.
I didn't need that.
Of course not. You're already the ultimate weapon.
Exactly.
Edgelord. So first lap seems pretty consistently light for
Yeah.
the second segment. Bo? Really? Never mind, I'll shut up. Our observations mean nothing. Don't want to go through that.
I thought I was gonna switch back a little faster than that.
Here goes. Ultimate power.
Great boost.
Shikaku means a thing you have to plan before you start action. No, plan reception. Gears that are not cheap at all. Only on
Oh.
Discord.
They're really big on the water. That's cool.
Shoulda let them take.
They just get shoved off.
Yes.
What? Listen here, you little shit. I should have flipped side. Oh.
Don't want to. Oh. Why are they not Is it just a chance to change? Or does it stop changing if someone goes through it? More lap of suffering. Good luck on this crappy turn. Yeah, that one.
So this is my first or second?
This is your first. We finally get fight. Nope. We're on triple boat. Why couldn't I get triple boat?
Nope, you just can't do it. I would take flight over swimming any day.
Aw, can't swim. Can't aim either. Will you at least finish 9th?
Of course I will.
I was honestly expecting Joe Musashi to pass you at the end there. Hey, what do you call a racing stone? A lapis lazuli.
This has to be a dream.
What do you call an ancient stone?
I was hitting the wrong button.
Mulligan it. What do you call an ancient stone?
What?
An emerald.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Remember?
An emerald.
Hmm.
Old as an ancient.
Oh, it sounded like you were putting emphasis on the emmer.
Ow!
Just did. What do you want from me?
A neurological scan.
This place.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
I want answers.
You're not getting it.
And it... Oh, does first place get to decide? Based on that gap right there?
Oh. That's cool.
That's actually really interesting.
Ruling the race.
Don't want to go through the red bits. That's actually really interesting, though. So you're at the mercy of first place, whether they prefer flight or boat.
And certain characters will do better in certain ones.
Yeah.
Because acceleration and top speed, or top speed characters won't want the flight, while handling characters won't want the boat.
Most likely. Interesting.
Owning the race.
Okay.
Nice. Excellent. Right.
Oh,
Yep. Bees! Wow, you actually missed all the bees.
okay.
Alright. So yeah, if you can maintain first, you get to decide.
That's really cool.
Yeah, you get playing again.
Oh.
Risk boost.
That counted for a risk boost?
Why you?
Missing some boosts.
I would save it till you're back on the track.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. Still not on the track. Hmm.
Rip.
Oh, the boost caused me to go for it anyways. I was not given him a choice.
Yep. I think you could still make this up, though.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, not if that keeps happening, though. Alright, what do we get? We're getting boat.
First we get boat.
This is a long race. This is your second attempt. Oh, well, no, I had 2 attempts as well. Never mind. I mean, still a long race, but...
I just can't do the boat sections.
As a snowball.
Yeah. I think I just lost.
It was still close.
Yeah.
There's first, there's second, there's third.
Is that why you always had the
Oh.
zoomies?
Well, so we still technically passed because you got third.
Is that
Oh,
So you
right.
did good enough.
Yeah, that's true.
Stickers unlocked.
Unlocked Superstar Showdown and World Tour. Hey, we were right.
Surprise! Superstar Showdown exists.
Select an event.
Oh yeah, this would be the jump to the next world.
Yep.
Expert difficulty unlocked.
Our agreement was to play through on hard. Or do an attempt on hard, not on expert.
New tour unlocked.
Were
Okay,
there
so-
any races we left behind?
No. It shows more stars now because expert difficulty gives an extra star.
Yeah.
Select a tour.
I just didn't know if we cleaned up on the run.
No, we cleaned up all the tracks. Okay, boost race.
A class. Character select.
Okay, no holds barred.
I think this is the part where we pick the characters that we are really attached to, rather than showing off. Because this is going to get too hard to do otherwise.
Did that say mirror track?
3, 2, 1, go.
I think that did say mirror.
Yeah, that's mirror.
Oh. Oh, crap.
Did mirror track screw you up that bad?
You get a feel for how a track works. And that includes some muscle memory. And then you gotta reverse it.
Transform boost.
I guess our brain's a little weird.
Could have told you that. Ah, for some reason I thought there was gonna be a bigger jump there. What's up?
Just it seems like there's a hidden third path.
It's didn't take the flip at first. So, last roll right.
Hmm.
Oh, there's nobody even on the mini map.
Metal Sonic.
Transform boost.
Is Metal Sonic there? Oh yeah, no, there he is. When I said something, he wasn't there.
He was on the bend, so he was in and out of the minimap.
Triple flip.
You just drop down to that alternate path?
Maybe. Ah, crap.
I'm not being great on commentary because I've been trying not to disturb you.
No, disturb me.
Yeah. Oh. I like Shadow.
Great commentary.
I do. I wonder if there's a way to get through the third snakehead.
It doesn't look like it from what I can see on the minimap.
Yeah.
I figured I'd drop down just to check it out. Oh. Lava bucket.
Wonder which path is better.
Hell yeah. First try on mirrored boost race.
Wonder if we'll see that track again.
Location unlocked.
Looks like we unlocked mirrored that track as well from that. I just want to see what options there
So
are.
we're almost definitely seeing every race at least once.
Well,
Which makes sense because Superstar Showdown.
It still said there was only 40 traffic attack or versus. I think our goal should be getting to the end of the tour before cleaning up every track.
Yeah.
I think we put clearing up every track as a bonus thing. We just kind of did it anyways as we were going through.
No, I thought the cleaning up was the bonus.
I think in the initial goals, doing all of them was an extra thing. But our goals were to clear each tour. I mean, I've been... Cool way to do that. Oh, the turns on this are... I hate them.
Oh, oops.
It'll be there for next lap.
Getting in the water section screwed me up.
This is nothing.
I have to try to get these outside of that.
Yeah, you're just not good at playing in the water. What are you, a cat?
No.
Big fly on my monitor. It likes the light, I assume. Fun. What are you again?
Hey. I kind of forgot what I ended up going with.
Oh, I'm gonna call you a cat until you remember.
I'm not a cat.
What a cat would say. I want to use it.
Oh, I didn't mean to double tap. How'd that miss?
Transform boost. Event failed.
What the?
Select an versus. A-class. Character suffice. Balance.
Okay. I got
I
this.
know I'm that.
I got this.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Go.
That's right, I went with Moth. God damn it.
What?
I went with Moth.
Ah. Still not good with water.
Yeah, still not good with water.
Like how the reverse controls mean nothing to the AI. I clipped the ceiling? What? Is that not?
Oh, yeah, no, that doesn't even lead into a slope.
Where's the extra slope ramp place? Okay,
It might not be in certain modes.
Worst defeat.
that's my worst defeat.
Get ready.
Got this.
2, 1. Round 1. Go.
Yeah, I remembered when I saw I remember now. When I saw moths, I was enamored with them. Also, a bug alter that's not an A-list unit.
I wanted to go for more flips, but I hit the ceiling last time.
If you do the right kind of flip, you could reduce your height a little bit. It's only you're on dry land.
Suddenly I'm on dry land.
At least you skipped that obnoxious turn.
Yeah. No arguments there. Forgot that kept turning.
Transform boost. 3. Whoa. Okay. Firework.
Keep turning. Excuse me? Game?
Where'd the sound go? Where'd your character go?
Game?
Game. Even the AI's a little screwed up. Oh, you're...
How? How do I find glitches? I'm still winning though. Look, the number at the top. I'm leaving it. I want to see how this plays out.
Is she also falling through the geometry? Yeah. It's anyone's game.
I can
Oh,
still
this is
do-
actually not working in your favor right now.
I can still do tricks.
I'll try to maneuver a little bit because that might actually be important. Uh,
What even is this? I'm playing on hard mode. Oh, there it goes.
that's not a good position for you at all. You're just coin flipping this game.
Yes.
Oh, if it's a win, it's legit.
I think I'm getting more and more green time. I keep doing backflips. Like, see how early that went green?
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow, it went red at the end of that. Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have been doing that and messed up the...
Still no sound.
Still no sound. Okay, gonna restart the
Restart,
game
okay.
real quick.
So you obviously are entitled to another. To call that one free. That one's free.
I call shenanigans. Huh. Interesting.
By the way, the Rachel was talking last night about the idea of suggesting change to the channel names like the Infernix Inferno, because that's just really catchy. And it's technically your channel.
What, on Twitch?
Yeah, Twitch, and I think our YouTube name as well. I forget what our YouTube name is.
Yes. Okay. How did I break that? Anyways, no, technically it's our channel.
It is our channel. Well, like,
It
oh
started
no,
off,
effectively it's our channel.
it started off as my channel. This is our channel at this point. It's not my channel and you just happen to be here. It's our channel.
Yeah.
Well, at least we've got sound again.
Bevo Nest is a name that's constantly gone around, but it loses the whole fire motif.
Ah, my thumb slipped. I couldn't do the full turn.
It's just that we noticed how many things are casually called the Inferno.
Yeah.
Might make the searchability of our channel a little hard. Could be the Sibnix channel. It's catchy at least.
Take your medium.
Was that your second when the game
Yes.
glitched out?
Yes.
Selecting a versus. B class. Character select. Shadow.
I think the low acceleration keeps killing you on Shadow.
Balance.
Hmm. I'll have to give up some boost, I guess.
Get ready. 3, 2,
Ah. Like, was I at a... Wow. Wow. I'm trying to figure out the, mechanics of how that glitch happened.
Hmm.
Like, was it because I won when I was at a certain, height? Well, depth below the waves, basically?
I think the position definitely somehow affects it. Oh, of course it would do that.
Why didn't it bump you forward like it did for me? Maybe that
think-
was the start of the glitch then.
I think it's a little conditional on where it
The
resumes.
turn. Yeah, that wasn't gonna hit. If you do it immediately after going off this ramp, you can get a trick. Same with the next bump right here. It wasn't immediate.
Ah, Twister screwed me up.
Yep.
This has to be a bad dream.
Huh.
3, 2, 1. Round 1.
What are you gonna do?
It's like it all Fitabo, so using Fitabo in the name probably would be an idea.
The fitted box.
Fitabox?
Yeah,
I like that.
where we sit in the fitted box. I wonder if different car sizes can affect it.
Probably.
See, like, you did a bunch of flips right there, didn't hit the ceiling.
Go for it.
It's undoing this to me.
Like I said, maybe that jump forward was the start of the glitch.
Yeah, and which it would be something about the despawned racer still being active, because normally you would have the racer. Oh.
Hmm.
Did I fail the stunt though?
I think it
Thank
just canceled it out.
Oh.
Coming up on the turn. Nice.
Thank you.
About to win this one.
I think this is over. Oh,
Nope,
forgot you existed.
there's still 2 more rounds. There's Ralph, and then there's Vice. No, Vice, not Ice. Only if the fish asks nicely.
Ooh.
Trick off this. Yep. See, it happened in the water. No, I don't think it's a the teleport thing. I think it was because of the water position.
So
Because that was a similar trigger method. If you're staying consistently in the lead, take it.
I'm not.
I would still take it. It's a good amount of
Yeah.
flip forward more. I think he's respawning before. That's so weird. One. We'll take it. We'll take it. Don't care.
Okay. Well, what happens if we go to another race after triggering the glitch?
I am happy to find out. No. Just continue forward. Just continue forward.
I wanted to do this next.
Please just continue forward. We are trying to clear the tours.
I thought we didn't do that tour yet.
That's an event. The tour is the overall group.
Oh. No sound, but it seems to be working fine. Otherwise,
For now. Just give it a moment. You could still sync through the track at any time. I think you would have sunk through the track by now if it was going to happen.
I'm sorry, it is really screwing with me though.
The lack of sound or the mirror?
Yeah.
I'll take that yeah for the first one.
Yeah, it's the lack of sound screwing me. It's just disorienting.
Can you pause and change sound settings? Okay, it's on. No, it's... That's an interesting discovery. So we're restarting this again. And then we're going on break.
It's actually time for break.
Sega.
You want to take your turns first?
No. What do you think about potentially going a little extra today? Depending on how close we are to finishing, and, well, because of these wacky shenanigans going on.
I don't think we have it to push for.
Selector mode.
It has to be in during career saves.
Well, we'll see what happens. See you all in a few minutes. We come back, and hopefully we don't get more bugs like that. Blue.
Selector mode.
is time for us to select a mode.
Select World Tour. Select a tour. Superstar Show. Select an event.
Okay.
Race.
We thought that's
A-class.
the.
Character select. Life. Balance.
We thought that the tour clearing was clear every race of the tour.
No, you don't have to do that to clear a tour.
Well, that's what I thought that's what I thought was meant with clearing the tour.
No. That I'm mulliganing that boost. Started talking.
Get ready. 3,
So we're not going to do that?
1.
We have time, yes.
Okay.
Yo, all right. Let's get this party started.
But the goal is to be able to at least clear all of the tours. Not necessarily 100% the tours. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
We can eye at the tour.
We could what?
We can eye at the tour.
Yeah.
Oh, we can yell at the tour.
Oh, that didn't clear the blowfish. I thought it would for some reason.
Can you pass between?
Yep.
Coins. They're just pieces of soul.
Why did it go past him?
He was blinking.
I didn't think he was at the... Okay. Oh. Whew.
Yeah, I'm actually hearing
It...
a lot of internal noise about a lot of things going on.
What do you mean going on?
With vape stuff.
Oh, I actually hit that. Nice.
That's pretty good. It's always so intuitive to boost with drift with a plane.
I'm not catching up on this. It's always so what?
Unintuitive to drift with a plane.
Okay, it's first attempt.
It's a dark day for pirates.
A-class. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Did that early. Okay, not that one, not that one. This one. That didn't give too much free space.
The thing's appropriately daunting considering you're first.
That's the smoothest I've ever taken that turn. Not the bees. Of course.
Looks like the NASCAR driver is the one in the lead.
You mean second?
Timing of the pack.
On.
Yeah. Hey, Sentient.
How's it going? No, I missed the...
Setback but not fatal.
About halfway done with finals. Woo!
I hope
Halfway
they're doing
there.
good so far.
Nothing is impossible.
Hey, only one more level for Vice. Alright, what do we have coming up? We did mention when trying to get all the characters. That's 160, so we can't technically get to it yet. But I think we should still try to go for that one.
Yeah.
So if we do get to 160.
Oh, that character is in there.
I kind of them running low on points because I blast off so often. Just have an abundance for no glasses, redeems, and stuff.
Uh,
Look, if you just leave the stream running, like, you know, almost muted, not completely muted. I've heard that somewhere. Apparently completely muting it doesn't do you any favors. But low enough that it's practically muted. Or a lot of browsers let you just mute the tab. I wonder if that gets picked up.
I don't know which character to pick.
Danica Patrick. Balance.
Maybe if I smash the like button, that'll help. I don't think it helps with points.
Get ready.
That's the first time we've seen this track, though, right?
No. Had to do this track before.
Okay.
Don't forget
Alright,
you
that
can.
part.
Don't forget you can drift the air. And use boosts when going on straightaways.
What?
You barely missed the ring.
Oh. Oh.
Time over.
I just kept on missing.
Yeah.
You broke the game.
I did break the game. So, we found out that on the a versus race on a specific track, if you end a segment at a very specific point, you kind of break all the audio of the game and make yourself invisible. And then after a short period of time on the next section, you and the AI both start falling through the track repeatedly. So, you know. Just mild breakage.
Oh.
Nice sharp turn there.
Thanks.
I want to boost.
Oh. I couldn't see where I was going.
That was so close to the end.
I couldn't see where I was lying out there.
Fail.
Ah, that flag.
A-class.
I'm just waiting for the vulgarity.
Get ready.
What?
3, 2, 1.
I'm mixing up alters. Never mind.
Uh,
I was thinking Sarakira for some reason.
probably a bit of similar soundingness in the names.
Oh. Ah,
Checkpoint.
Do you need to readjust?
nope. Good. I'm just bad at the flight stuff.
I remember you being better than this previously.
Your luck.
So wait, you can't fly and we can't swim.
Correct.
What are those wings for? Are they just fins? Well, that could be our next art request.
Me as a penguin.
No,
No!
a Draconol with its wings fins instead.
Dialing it in.
And maybe the tail is a tail fin.
Shouldn't have tried as Danica Patrick. Danica Patrick, awful person. I mean, character.
Selected ring race.
Wow, what'd you do wrong?
Character select.
She lost 3 times in a row in that.
Vice.
Vice! 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 Vice!
I was double checking the stack.
Vice!
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
No.
I think there ends up being some subtle variation within the same rating. I'm not entirely sure.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I think I heard that.
The slowing down until you let go and re-hold the trigger, kind of annoying.
Huh?
It seems like after some wrecks, it doesn't want to accelerate again until you let go or hit the trigger.
Probably glitch.
Checkpoint!
Did you accidentally press the look back button?
Yeah, for some reason I was thinking brake.
Every racing game you played is coming back.
Finish!
They should have went vice the first time. Simple.
Ah.
Complete!
Blue Rogue.
Okay, so
An event!
we'll get whoever the hell that Rila. Sounds like a Knights villain.
Is.
Huh. Have fun with the boost challenge. Not boost race, boost challenge.
Challenge! A-Class! Character select! Danica Patrick! Balance!
We're just going to go back and forth between those two characters. Click, click.
Probably.
Press.
It works out well, positioning wise.
Yeah.
2, 1, go!
You have to drift longer than that to get a boost.
Oh.
Checkpoint! Recovery!
Not much of a recovery. Down to the wire again. Of course.
Enough of a recovery.
Oh, I like early?
I think you did.
Checkpoint!
Oh.
Alright, you got this. Backseat gaming.
Checkpoint!
More of a passenger seat gaming. See how you start getting red sparks? Oh. Boost.
I was trying to hit the button.
But yeah, once you start getting red sparks, that's when you can
Back to the
let go for a boost.
Location unlocked! A-Class!
I don't think we've had a... Have we had a normal race on this?
Yes.
Oh.
We've had every normal race at this point.
Okay.
The red spark thing seems to have helped a bit there.
Mm.
Or you're just getting a better feel for it. Whee!
Yeah, it's helping definitely.
Checkpoint.
Uh. Oh, that's not going good at all.
Walls feel good.
Checkpoint.
You know,
No.
stay on the right side as you come up to the checkpoint, or not.
Checkpoint.
Boost. Ooh.
Checkpoint.
It was enough. You're coming up on the end, so nice job.
I missed the last boost too. That's the worst.
Event complete.
Heading for victory lane.
Hey, you still cleared it.
Yeah.
Select an event.
Sprint.
Sprint.
Need 165 for the next one?
Class.
Excuse me?
Character slice. Balance.
We might actually have to go start clearing up more of these tracks.
Get ready.
Oh, I don't like that rumbling.
1. Go.
Ages. Huh.
It looks like one of those little Dreamcast pocket things. Is that what the memory card looks like? I'm thinking so that's what the memory cards for Dreamcasts are.
Been long enough that I don't recall.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
Visual memory unit for the Dreamcast.
Oh, I think I understand boost preservation now.
Yeah.
If you have a boost, you preserve it. But if you're working towards another boost, it resets that progress. It seems to be.
Okay, so
But-
if you're like halfway to getting another boost and you use a boost, then you.
Well, if you let go and change direction,
Uh,
you can preserve part of a boost.
hmm.
I feel like if I'd already had a boost there, it would have
Yeah.
saved it. Oh, got that level 3 just in time.
Yeah,
This-
virtual memory units were really neat.
I
And
used that right at the beginning. Doesn't matter.
if I had to say, maybe if it was like. I never actually owned a Dreamcast, so I am working off secondhand information, by the way. Like, maybe if you could have sort of just slotted in memory cards ad hoc, and it was just like a little companion unit with the system itself. I think that would have worked really well. But then you could lose the companion unit, and it becomes a huge problem.
Okay, so that was a fail.
So that's a problem with memory cards as is.
3, 2, 1. Go.
What does everyone think? Do they prefer memory cards or
Can't do 2.
they prefer memory cards or do you prefer uh internal hard drive.
I don't have a strong preference. Like, both have their benefits.
No?
What do you mean, no?
Well, he said no.
Because I hit the wall.
I was joking because the other
Yes,
time.
I know.
Internal soft drives. Are they fizzy drinks?
I need to hit that.
Internal soft drive. The new soda. Digital soda for digital age.
Yeah, like, see, I would have gotten a blue boost if I had been able to continue that drift instead of having to restart it.
Okay. So, a thing that game systems used to do was they would have this little, very handheld thing that you could just plug in, like a kind of a, yeah. You would plug it in, and it would have your save files on it, and you would save your save files to it.
Oh, we're getting a floppy disk situation, aren't we?
It is, yeah.
Oh,
It's kind of like a cartridge. Oh, like, I guess you could say it's a cartridge, but like, it's
well, I'll pass this over to you.
it's a cartridge for only the save files. It doesn't have games on them.
So grabbing an image.
Location unlocked.
Absolutely prefer internal storage.
So imagine a PS1, if you will. There were basically 4 ports in the front of it. 2 of them were where you plugged your controllers in. Are you gonna take the controller? And 2 of them were where you slot memory cards in, and you needed a memory card. You've seen Hunter x Hunter. Okay, you know how memory cards work then.
Yeah, and also, why imagine when we could just put a picture of a PlayStation?
Character select. Gattaca
How do you know I'm gonna pick her?
I wonder.
I wonder.
balance.
I know what these are. Fair enough.
Get ready.
Yeah, actually, Hunter x Hunter actually talked a lot about memory cards, didn't they?
I don't know about a lot, but
Like, when it came up in the story, they just have like a quick synopsis on it.
a quick synopsis is very different from talking a lot about it.
But they talked a lot when they had the synopsis.
Then it wouldn't be a quick synopsis. You're using contradictory terms.
No, that sounds like a pretty quick synopsis.
There were a plot point at the beginning for Greed Island. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't going to name names, but yeah. I'm referring to the Greed Island. Greed Island.
Greed Island arc.
Lion just called you and I old.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, that went the wrong way. I'm not winning.
You've got another lap.
I was just asking, I don't have any strong feelings about the water.
What's your animal again?
wasn't was it Swan? I mixed mines up with Otavon.
I don't think you're winning.
No. No,
This is your first, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's on the tip of my tongue what the animal's called, but it's another bird.
A crow?
Not a crow. Oh,
A kookaburra?
did you just say... What'd you say?
Kookaburra.
Need fresh rubber.
How do you spell that?
Continue your attempt. We are on a time limit, yeah. And I would actually prefer to end this today, considering the poll and stuff. This bird the word? Bird, bird, bird. Bird to word. Great.
My head was not in it. Crane! Crane.
Crane's not a burb, it's a power tool.
Actually, I could go with Crane or I could go with Kangaroo. I hadn't thought about it, but... I've decided that I don't like water.
How many levels left? Good question.
Also, we're not finishing today at all. We can't. We need 160 stars.
And how many do we have?
Like 140 something.
The something is why I was actually about to say I would need to see how many stars we have. Give an idea.
Sorry, I cannot do this.
Yeah, the water aspect. 147? Ugh.
B-class. Character slice. Balanced.
So yeah, we're 20 stars off. I don't know if that's to... Or if that's only for a character, or if that's to continue the, score.
Transform boots.
A strict timer. Almost had it there.
You can do it!
The first time I've seen a green number for the time.
Transform boots.
Okay, there we go.
Finish. Event complete.
Beat it on medium at least.
It's an
Select an event.
Excuse me, what do you mean 200? That's a character. There might be something down this way. Yo. Wait, how many did we need for 160?
A-Class. Characters Danica Patrick. Balanced.
Yeah. The VMU was really neat little device. I just
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
oh. Oh. Huh?
What?
I think I'm not good at this game. Why is water? I should have picked Sonic with how I feel about water now already.
It's a battle race, so, you know, you kinda take your time. Ooh. Yesterday was like 2 levels left. We kinda got an entire extra tour. And this extra tour is full of mirror mode maps. Surprised you willingly got in front of people.
Oh, I thought it was in the back at that point.
They shot backwards.
Oh,
Location
Red
unlocked.
flag.
A-Class. Get ready.
Of course,
that stretch was just a bloodbath suddenly.
you got in front of people. Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. Like, notice you only started taking damage after you weren't in last.
Oh,
Hitting Ulala would take her out. Oh, you already used your 3rd snowball. But you hadn't for some reason.
I tried to hit Ulala with it.
Nice double KO there. Rio only has 1 hit point left behind you. In front of you. Never mind. Non-existent. Knight still has 3 hits. Can't rapid fire him because of the vulnerability. She hit the balloon. Fair enough.
Yay!
Ha! The checkered flag.
Some of these races go super quick, and others are 180. Oh, console mod. Okay, so yeah, 165 for that. I guess we're doing this one. Try to get some stars.
A-Class. Character select.
Next time I'm gonna have to pick Sonic because the water, the water, the water.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
Huh. Giving ammo for traffic attack.
That's kind of unusual.
I like it.
It's a very strange level.
Oh, it actually hit. No. Get out of my drift path.
You're just shooting everything.
Yes.
They did give you a lot of shots.
Yeah. You always got to be aware of the cops out of nowhere.
This is not a political statement, everyone. It's not a political statement.
Of course it's not a political statement. The blue cars are cops. You can hear the sirens.
Time over. Event failed. Location unlocked.
Why would you think it's a political statement?
Class.
No reason.
Get ready.
Don't worry about it.
2, 1, go.
Ammo. 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 Ammo.
Ammo?
Ammo. 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 If you listen to it wrong, it sounds like he's saying camel.
Who's to say he's not? No.
I think it's very fair to say he's not.
Oh my god. I'm glad that even if the line's not there, you still get the checkpoint.
That would be too cruel otherwise. I think they should have at least had to choose some way.
I didn't think I was gonna clip that one. That's kind of frustrating.
So close.
Event failed.
This is my worst defeat.
You've been having a lot of worse defeats, Spice.
So traffic attack. A-class. Characters Danica Patrick. Balance. Get ready. 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna look back for those points that we brought up.
I'm about to smite a lot of cars.
Yeah, my first point. Intend to clear the campaign while unlocking as many characters as possible. Might not necessarily be every race available.
Okay. I think we forgot that.
Yeah, that reminds me of new Elden Ring videos. The HUD says the goal is to beat the DLC, then the rest of the base game.
Uh,
The original goal for when they started doing Elden Ring, in case it not remembered, was to beat the DLC. Not even necessarily beat the base game, just beat the DLC. Because they wanted to beat the final boss without upgrading the game or updating the game so that it retained its original difficulty, because they're silly like that.
yep.
I need fresh rubber.
Get ready.
We wanted to fight the boss that everyone else saw. And it's like,
It's not the boss everyone else fought though.
because of the fact that it's slightly updated. But
Very still. Because it was updated and clearly not everyone got to it before the update.
well, we don't mean like everyone for further boss advancement. Oh, I guess the goal changed. Nobody told me. We're running into a left hand does not know what right hand is doing situation.
But clearly they agreed that the boss was overtuned because they did scale it down.
Yeah, we get that. Like, we don't argue against the up. Wow. We don't argue against the update.
You're trying to fight the boss as it wasn't intended.
Right.
Ah,
It's not about fighting the. We generally want to play the game as it. Well, not really.
gonna say, there's no way you can say that statement with a straight face. Ammo?
Ammo.
There were boost pads there?
I'm doing even worse than I was doing at first. I was doing alright at first. And then I started doing terribly. Why? Huh?
Because you're not blowing up enough cars.
I think this is the one where I was. How close was I? How many?
Work.
What?
How close was I on that?
I wasn't paying attention. It wasn't complete. That was my concern.
Traffic attack.
Yeah, fair.
B class.
Yeah.
Twice. Balanced.
But yes, you're saying it wasn't about fighting the boss as intended?
Yeah. It's not about fighting bosses intended. It's just when the game released, a bunch of people were playing and like, oh my gosh, this boss is so hard. This game's so hard and stuff. And like we took this many tries, so many tries. And Cyberthus sounds was like, that's a very exciting encounter. We want to have that scenario that they experienced. We want to experience that experience.
People saying a thing is hard? Ibethos took that as a challenge.
Yeah, kind of.
And don't get them started on potential mods to bring back the difficulty. There were definitely none of those released.
You know what? We want to have authentic version if possible, and we can do authentic version. We can't like get the exact same encounter. There were a couple of updates that the system did get. That didn't update the boss itself though. It was updates on the way that the level ups worked, on the way the level ups were balanced in the DLC.
I think you would have gotten the boss updates at that point.
Yeah, I guess a lot of people still faced it that way.
It's not like they nerfed it to the ground.
That's a.
It's still a difficult fight.
We don't think it's an easy boss. We know that it's still reputed as an extremely hard boss.
Well, the way you were kind of saying it offhandedly, I guess a bunch of people still thought it that way.
No. That's not what I mean. As in, a lot of people that were saying the things that hyped up Cyber.
Nothing.
No, because we were already playing by the time those updates happened. So we weren't. Those weren't the fights that we were hyped up about.
Or can't do that. 80, can't do that.
Looks like there's still more, even after that 165.
It might just be, hey, this is credits?
No, there's.
So, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, 2 more races?
Yeah, 2 more races.
But we wouldn't be able to get to those until we have 200 stars?
Yeah.
Realistically, do we want to say this is good enough on the campaign? Like, genuine talk, not just trying to cut it off because, oh, hey, close to industry might push another week. 200 stars would be going back and beating a lot of these on expert as well. It would just be, hey, we're going to grind these out on expert.
A lot more alters would get to participate in the game. I think that's a big attraction for us.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go.
And I don't think it goes too especially much further.
The issue is with the difficulty we have been having on hard at this point. Completing these, I did that early, or too low. Completing these on expert as well seems like it would be obviously not impossible, but futile for us with how we go about things.
I think there's a good number of races that we could potentially do expert. Maybe. Like the early tours, we had a lot that we did really great.
But that's picking up 1 star at a time. And we're about, what, 45 stars out? Some of those races that we got, or we had to drop down to medium on.
And some of them we felt like we got very close. But probably not the 40 stars worth. I say we discuss it later and just close off this session as if we're finished with the game, which means talking about how we feel about the game and giving congrats for everyone watching, and I think that's it.
Yeah. Like, I enjoyed the game. It's a fun racing game. I think you and me racing against each other would also be pretty fun. I think we're at a reasonably comparable skill level.
We usually are.
So it would come down to what track we ended up on. Holy crap, first place.
Okay, you mean like very neck and neck. I think that you are a better racer than us, but not so much that it wouldn't be worthwhile to see a race.
Yeah. And it has fun mechanics. It has fun little tricks to work out.
I feel like this is a series that deserved the opportunity to be very competitive with Mario Kart. When you hear about racing games, unless if you're like going for the super realistic ones, you only ever hear about Mario Kart.
Yeah.
And we think that this should have been
This is my worst defeat.
able to talk about Mario Kart.
What are your thoughts on it?
Select an event.
Yeah. We really like the game. So we are not much for the drifting, which the drift races are really frustrating for us.
Character select. Danica Patrick. Balance.
Boost races are pretty fun. A lot of race types are fun.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing too. There are a variety of race types. Like, there are boost races where no weapons, just boost pads, and a bunch of extra
Yeah.
boost pads added on the track. That's pretty nice. The ring challenges are fun, boost challenges are fun, drift challenges are fun. The variety in vehicle type, while I'm not good with some of them, is still cool to see. It very much makes me think of Diddy Kong Racing. Especially since the three types are car, plane, and boat. This is basically what Diddy Kong Racing had.
They have them transforming all over the place.
It
or-
didn't have them transforming. Depending on the track, you could choose which one you wanted to play as. Some tracks didn't allow you to use car, for instance. But almost all of them let you choose plane or hovercraft. Like it really did just depend on the track. But you would be using that particular vehicle for the entire race. So you could have different players using different vehicles. And, you know, you'd have some the pickups in the air, some boost stuff in the air, some on the ground. It was an interesting way to do it. But yeah, the different vehicle variety makes me think of Diddy Kong Racing, and that's a good thing. I'm not saying, oh, look, they copied it. Yeah.
They definitely did very different, regardless.
It's a very different iteration on the vehicle types.
People have to consider what they're going at when it comes. Oh, right.
I like the difference in the weapon types. Like, they get some unique ones thrown in here. Like the bees. Throwing bees in a racing game is pretty fun. You know how Dentist, the doctor's office, has gate cabinets for kids with Xbox games in it? No, I didn't know they had Xbox games in them now. Huh. It's understandable. I feel like this is right up that alley. Fair, honestly. It's an arcade racer. It's kart racer adjacent, but I wouldn't put it solely as a kart racer because it does still have a bit more. This is gonna sound odd considering I was just talking about weapon variety like bees and all the transformation. It still feels a little bit more grounded than other kart racers. I'm not sure if I could reasonably explain why it feels that way to me.
Probably because weapons are basically shoot in a slightly different way. Shoot in a slightly different way. AoE around you and landmine and boost. Like, not to knock on them, but the variety is kind of constrained. Like, the Mario Kart items are all over the place.
Yeah, yeah, they are.
Characters fight. Balance.
But like
Fine.
the characters, it's not just that individual characters have different stats. The mod system to go with it is pretty cool.
Yeah, the mod system is great.
2, 1, go.
So like, there's a lot of nice things going for this as a racing game.
Yeah. Mods are, like, really huge in this game.
And I did like it overall.
Yeah.
If it weren't for basically having to redo the entire campaign on Expert, I would say let's continue. Genuinely.
Mods, yeah, like, you can tweak your character's performance. Like, Vice has, like, 6 different modes of slightly different stats.
Everyone does.
Yeah. Everyone does. Because, like, we could select balance or console mod or handling. Yeah, those are the mods. Alright, but
Aw,
see
got
you.
a blast.
See you,
See ya,
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
And see you, everyone.
Yeah, because we're coming up to the end of this. We were just doing some extra races while talking. Jack muted the moderator.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you just catch a meteor?
No. How to... Okay.
Did something break?
I mean, wouldn't surprise me. I break things all the time.
But yeah. See you guys around.
But like I was saying, if it weren't for having to redo the entire campaign on Expert, and you can see we've genuinely been trying these couple of races on Expert. Not like we've been throwing these. This would be a lot of grinding out the races.
Mm-hmm.
So for our sanity and your sanity.
Still, well, you, Vicreza, look at it closer. That's what we wanted to do, to look at it closer before we said for sure.
I'm just saying my stance on this
Yeah.
is
Day for
we'd be
pirates.
redoing the exact same race a lot on
Mhm.
Expert.
Right. See you, everyone, though.
But yeah, it's not set in stone for sure, but most likely we will be going to our next game next week. So look forward to it. I think BattleTech is still winning. Gonna double check that real quick. Yeah, BattleTech. So probably BattleTech next week. But we'll see. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of the time zone. Shilling stuff, like, subscribe, follow, blah, 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 all that fun stuff. And hope to see you in the future. Goodbye, everybody.